What's up everyone? In today's video I'm going to be decluttering and reorganising my desk area to give it a freshen up and the attention it needs. So join along with me as I turn my desk into a sparkly clean area and get it all organised to help me maximise my daily productivity. So a few months ago I done a studio makeover for my partner and I's workspace, but suffice it to say that last semester was really intense and we've been working hard 24/7. Because of this, our desk area has always had the quick dust and wipe down, but is now in need of a deep clean and a new lease of life with some reorganisation. I like to do this every so often for a few reasons. Of course to keep the place clean and tidy, but also to help keep me more motivated and productive. Having the deep clean and reorganisation of my workspace makes it feel more inviting to be in and ultimately keep me wanting to work in the space because I enjoy working in that space. So I don't know about you guys, but I always like to start a declutter by removing everything surface level from the area. So in this case it's any books lying on the desk, cables, headphones, random notes left from uni, any stationery and the accessories too, so candles and the table cards, art books and so on. I like to do this because it gives me a clean slate to work on, both with cleaning and envisioning a new layout for accessories for when it comes to organisation. I always love a good declutter and reorganisation. I don't know about you guys, but for me it really just helps me feel like I can give the area of my house a brand new feel without actually having to spend a lot of money or any money at all. Especially when it comes to art related declutters and reorganisations, it makes me feel more motivated and excited to work in that area or use the art supplies. So if you guys are ever feeling like you are lacking the motivation or struggling to keep doing your work throughout the day, I'd highly suggest giving this a go to see if it helps. I also couldn't stop at the chair or the desk. I had to give that a deep clean too, so I gave it a good old hoover and a wipe down as well, just to get rid of any dust and just overall give it a nice good clean. I suppose some people like to change up their home decor along with the seasons, so more flowers and pastels for spring, and purples and oranges for autumn and so on. Whereas I guess I just like to change what's around me with the seasons, but not specifically dictated because of the seasons. I just like swapping out stuff for a fresh new look. Though I would definitely consider changing up the decor and accessories around the house and around the art sort of studio in general with relating to the seasons. There's a YouTuber called Angie Bellamere, and I know every time she does a decor thing, it's always sort of related to the seasons and I really always love how it looks. So it's definitely something I want to give a go one day. So I'm just making sure to give everything a good wipe down here. Everything from the desk structure to the PC to the printer. The monitor as well, and the monitor stand, and the desk of course as well. I don't know if any of you guys have the Epson printer, but mine's is like a dust magnet. I don't know if it's the material it's made out of, but it absolutely loves to collect dust more than anything else in my house. I could dust it one day and the next it's already got dust on it. I don't know if it's the type of material that it is, but maybe it's just an Epson thing or a printer thing. I mean, trust me, it's the only negative comment I have about that printer. Everything else about it is absolutely perfect. But yeah, let me guys know in the comments if you have an Epson printer or another printer that is the exact same. You could dust it one day and the next it's already wanting to collect more dust. So after all the surfaces are clean, I like to reorganise all of the stuff that was originally on the desk and start to decide what should go back on and what doesn't need to as well. So of course I know for a fact that all the cables and the tablet and the tablet pencil and headphones and the mic are for sure going back on because, well, I use them every day, so it'd be pretty annoying if they were out of my way. But to make them sort of more disguised, I put the cables and stuff like that on top of the PC. I also have a bunch of different notebooks for different reasons here, so I'll put them on the shelves because these aren't things I'll be using every single day. I also felt like it was time to change the books up that were holding the monitor. I know that I'm long overdue having an actual monitor stand, but I kind of like the look of having different books under the monitor. Maybe it's because it gives me something more casual and mix and match vibe, or maybe it's because I like to admire the books when the PC's booting up out of boredom. But it's time to change them up now. So the books that I'm going for is an old sketchbook of mine that I had, I think it was 3 years ago now, and also a sort of art study book, which is a book by Bridgman. I'd highly recommend it if you're interested in getting into drawing more sort of people stuff. It's essentially a drawing from life guide, but I personally really enjoyed it when I was first learning how to draw bodies and people overall. Yeah, it was just a really good beginner and sort of like intermediate level before going on to something like Loomis, which is very intensive and technical. I also have this mic that I recently got given over winter, which has been great for voiceovers for these videos. Along with swapping out small things such as candles, I like to swap out these desk cards I have here. A while ago I got these Care Bear affirmation cards, which I just absolutely love. They sort of give me a vibe of that poster where you see the cat hanging on, I think it's like a pole or a branch, and it's saying hang in there. It's a little bit cringy, but it's also just really cute and positive, which I really love having around my desk area. So yeah, I like to change these up from time to time just to keep the positiveness in that area and the sort of like motivation to keep working as well. So yeah, I chose this one, which is Reasons to Smile, Sunshine, Food and Pets, which I just think is so sweet and not too cringy either. And of course, it wouldn't be a desk declutter without decluttering my computer either. During uni, I would often just save things by dragging them into the desktop area, which resulted in reference images being all over the place, so I felt like it was overdue of an organisation, so I just placed things in the trash that I no longer needed and organised the rest into folders. I also changed up the background. Now, I don't actually know how I even managed to achieve this, but somehow over the past month I managed to accidentally change the background to a texture export I had from Substance Designer. And maybe me, I kind of just left it as is because I was too busy with uni work. So I thought I'd change it up now to something that is a piece of art that I love, that is both peaceful and inspiring for the workspace. And now just for the few final finishing touches, and that is the desk declutter and organisation complete. While the changes are small, they make a big difference in making a space feel more new and inviting. These small changes help keep my productivity high by having an enjoyable area to work in for longer hours. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you are looking for ways to boost your productivity, this is always a shout to give it a go. While there are many ways out there to help with your productivity and everyone is different, this could just be the piece of the puzzle that you're missing to help get you that little bit further. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give it a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next Monday.